guys, welcome back to the Big Sew Along. I'm Ginny, and as always, I thank you very much for choosing to spend some time with me. This past week, I hit 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so I wanted just to say thank you all for that too. I'm here every week because I love being here, but I do appreciate the validation of people subscribing and liking and commenting. So thank you all so very much for that. It really means the world to me. This week, like just about everybody else in the sewing world, we're going to be talking about my fall sewing plans. Usually, when I make plans for the season, I think I have some up here from last season. I do something like this. I come up with like 3 or 4 outfits. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. 3 or 4 outfits. This one is a dress and a pair of leggings or something. And it looks like this. Like it's an outfit. And most outfits are 2 pieces or maybe 3 pieces. So probably between 8 and 12 garments. I usually make 2 of the outfits and then I get distracted and move on to something else. This season I decided to do something different. I decided to make a few pieces that I've just really wanted to make for a while. They're a little bit out of my usual wheelhouse. So I think they will be a little bit more complicated and take me a little bit more time. And all of that is fine because, as I've said before, I have plenty of clothes. I don't really need any clothes. But I did want to make a few things that were a little more special. So for my birthday this year, my husband gave me this book. This is the Ringstrand sew book, and this, I believe, is her second book. She has 2. This one just came out, I think, last month. So this book has, I think, 10 different patterns in it, and a few of the patterns I really want to make for this season are from this book. So that's where we're going to start. The first one is this skirt here called, what is it called? The Winterfell skirt. I love this skirt. It is sort of like a kilt, only it's not a full kilt. It's got like a separate waistband that starts like at the high hip and goes all the way up to the waist. And then the bottom has pleats around the back, but not in the front. I believe it has a zipper on the side. The one here in this picture is obviously in like solid black or gray. I think it's wool, like a suiting wool. So my idea for this originally was, here's a sketch of how I imagined it, and I apologize if this doesn't really look that great because my colors all bled into each other. It was supposed to be red and black with a little bit of yellow, but of course the yellow and red like bled together and turned orange. You guys get the idea. I was thinking about doing a traditional red black plaid with like that teeny yellow stripe that goes through it. That was my original plan, but then I was tooling around on the Mood Fabrics website. I'm gonna be in New York in November, so I've been trolling Mood for the last couple of weeks trying to get up ideas about what I might want to look at while I'm there. I came across this fabric here. It's a Balenciaga wool. It's not like a heavy coating wool. It's just like a twill weave in this green color, which I think is pretty fabulous. So I think I probably will shoot for getting that fabric. A good friend of mine gave me a gift certificate to Mood, so I'm trying to decide. I really love this fabric. I'm trying to decide if I should just order it now so I get it, or if I should wait until November and see if there's something else I like better. Who knows? If you have any thoughts on that, let me know. If I do it in this plaid, though, I don't think that I will do a different color on the top. I don't think I'll do black on the top. I will see if there's another color I can do on the top, or if I can somehow make the plaid work in the bottom and in the top. Anyways, I do have, what's the name of that sweatshirt from there's a sweatshirt from LB Textiles, and I apologize, I can't remember the name of it right. A Staley. It's the Staley top from LB Textiles. I have that in a mustard gold French terry that I made a few years back that I think would be really super cute with this skirt. I also think this would be cute with some of my, I have plenty of pink sweaters. I have also like a off-white cabled sweater. I probably have 2 of those. So anyways, I have plenty of things that I think will look really cool with this. The next one is also from the Anne Ringstrand book, and this one is called The Base Pant. And this one, I bought this fabric from Blackbird Fabrics. This is called their Everyday Twill. I wasn't too sure about this. I don't generally like really heavy, stiff fabric, so I'm really careful about my bottom weights. This actually, I wouldn't say it has drape to it, but it's actually a really soft and pliable fabric, and I think it'll be perfect for these pants. I'm not really sure why I went for gray. I don't usually go for gray, but again, it goes with a million things in my wardrobe already, and also with some of the things that I'm thinking about for this fall. These pants look like sort of like a traditional men's like work khaki pant, only a little bit on the slouchy side. I really like that idea. These do have bound pockets on the back, a zipper fly, and I think I'm sure they have 2 side pockets and also belt loops. Now, I don't really wear belts that often, but I think I will put the belt loops on anyways because I like the way they look. Next up, again, from the Anne Ringstrand book, is this coat here. This is called the Inspector Coat. Now, it looks really long in this picture, but when I first saw this, somehow in my head, I thought it was a shorter, like, car coat length, and that is what I'm going for. I will just shorten this, and I have this amazing green velvet fabric. This is a Loro Piana fabric I got from Latoff Fabrics, and I may have actually even talked about this before because I bought this fabric last year, like towards the end of the summer last year, beginning of the fall, thinking I was going to make a coat last year, and I got overwhelmed because I ended up buying probably 7 coat patterns for this, and I just couldn't decide what I wanted to do. This coat here is essentially the same as the first one I was thinking about. It's just not quite as oversized as the original one I was thinking of. Here's a little sketch for you here, what it should look like when it's finished. And like I said, I'm going to make it car coat length, so right about just above the knee, I think, is where I want that to be. This has, what are they called? They're not welt pockets. They're called, you know, when you have the little flap over the, what's wrong with me? Anyways, it's got a really cool pocket detail. It also has button tabs on the sleeves. It's a raglan style, and it is lined, and I do have lining for this already. I'm actually going to use a lightweight quilted lining because I'm expecting this to be my like go-to coat for the winter, for fall and winter, except for when it's really, really cold. All right, the last one I have from the Anne Ringstrand book is this here. It's called the Abbey shirt. I apologize, I couldn't find a really good picture of this online, and when I tried to take a picture of it in the book, even the ones in the book aren't that great, like in terms of being able to see the details and stuff, so I'll put a line drawing here too so you can see. This shirt has a band collar, slightly dropped shoulders, and then it has like a sleeve extension that comes to like right here, and then from here down it's got like a puffier sleeve. It's not like a super voluminous like statement sleeve, but it does have a little tucking detail in it there. Aside from that, it's pretty standard. It has a regular cuff and a pocket, a breast pocket on it. This I am just going to make out of this really pretty, very nice quality light blue cotton shirting that I got from Haberman Fabrics just recently to make this shirt. I think this is really good because it'll go with my gray pants for sure. I also have a pair of pink denim jeans that I bought at the thrift store that I think this will be super cute with. Plus a ton of other stuff that will go with. that is my my main shirt. Now, I did really want to do 2 shirts. The second one, my original thought was to make this Catherine Tilton for Butterink 6995. I really like this. I like the tunicky length, and I like this funky button placket down the front. I can't really tell. Here's a little drawing here of mine. I can't really tell like how it goes together in the back. The back comes down and straight across. The front comes to points like towards the center front. So I'm not sure how that goes together, but I do really like this shirt. However, after I started thinking about this, I was thinking about the Merchant & Mills Scout shirt, which I'm also really kind of crazy about. This is the fabric I have. It is a black, sort of black and white gingham, and of course I have no embroidered pieces on that. And it has these embroidered little pink and green roses on it. So it's a little bit feminine. So whenever I have a fabric that's more feminine, I tend to go with something that's not too feminine in style, which is why I thought maybe the Scout shirt would be better. I have plenty of this fabric, so I could make it the dress length, which I could also obviously wear with pants. And again, being black and white and pink, I have a million things I can wear this with already. Let me know what you guys think between the Catherine Tilton Butterink 6995 and the Merchant & Mills Scout, if you guys have thoughts on which one would be better. I have another question for you. I originally wanted to do one like sweatshirt, sweatery kind of thing, and my original thought was to do this Simplicity 3012. The fleece I have is just this off-white bamboo and cotton fleece. It's a really nice medium weight. I've used this before. This also came from Haberman Fabrics. I love this fabric. It's easy to sew and it's easy to wear, and yeah. So my original thought was the Simplicity 3012. However, after our inspiration video from a few weeks ago, I had so many of you recommend that Closet Core Mile End sweatshirt. And now I feel like maybe I'd really rather have that. The Simplicity pattern is like short sleeves, like just below the elbow. It does have a little stitching detail on the arm, and it has a hood. It is a cute cropped length and a cute boxy shape. But I am really kind of into that Closet Core Mile End sweatshirt with the drawstring across the front. So I'm on the fence about this one too. If you guys could let me know what you think there. The last one is another Simplicity pattern that I've had forever. This is a Mimi G pattern, Simplicity 8889. And for this, I have this, of course it's pink, this cotton poly blend. This actually feels almost like a wool suiting. It doesn't feel like a shirting. It's a heavier twill weave. And it looks really super bright in my camera monitor. It is bright, but it's not that bright. Anyways, I am super excited to make these pants out of this fabric. I think that's going to look really cool. My sketch here, again, looks not that great. This pattern has flat pockets on the front that sit at an angle, and there are darts that come down from the waistband. In my drawing, it looks like my pocket flaps are crying, and I'm not sure how to fix that. I tried a million times. It's just what it is. But I think these would be really cool in plaid. They do have a large cuff on the bottom, and I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to use the cuff. I used to be super into cuffs, and then not so much lately. So I think I'll probably cut it so that I can make it with the cuff, and then decide whether or not I want to keep the cuff or just want to eliminate it. Aside from that, I do have a few other things I want to work on for the fall. I have 2 pairs of thrift store pants that I want to upcycle. I told you guys back when we were talking about painting on fabric, I have 2 thrift store shirts that I really want to paint on. And I have a stack of thrift store t-shirts that I'm going to work on something sort of like the one of the t-shirts we looked at in our last inspiration video, with like rows and rows of different t-shirt fabrics sort of stitched together. If I can find the picture of that, I'll put it up here. And then what else? Did I have something else from the thrift store? I think that might be it. So my plan is to work on some of these projects that are a little more detailed and time consuming, and then work on a project that's a little bit more lightweight, like one of my upcycling projects or painting projects or something like that, and then go back to another tough project. We shall see how I do. Sometimes I'm really into projects that take a little more time, and sometimes I'm not. So like I said, we'll just have to see how it goes. In any case, those are my plans for the fall. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am not 100% sure what we're going to be talking about next week, but we will see you then. Until that time, I thank you all for being here, and I wish you happy sewing.